Good morning, student. Jai Swaminarayan. Welcome back to Atmi Green School, Jhareshwar, Bharuch. My name is Swati Sharma and it's class 9th maths. And it's revision time, and our revision is for chapter 2nd, that is polynomial. Okay. And yesterday we have learned what is polynomial and how to find the zeros of the polynomial and how many zeros we have find for any polynomial. Okay, so what is zero of the polynomial? A real number alpha is a zero of the polynomial px if and only if p alpha is equal to 0. Means when we told alpha is the zero of this polynomial, when we get when we put value of alpha in the equation and we get a 0. Okay, so we can say that it's a zero of this polynomial or it's a root of this polynomial. Okay, rule to find zeros of the polynomial: if px is equal to ax plus b, if the polynomial is in the form of ax plus b, then what is the zero of this polynomial? Minus b upon a, means constant term divided by coefficient of x. Okay, this type we have find the px zero of this polynomial. Okay, if the polynomial is in the form of x square plus 2x plus 7, x square plus 2x plus 7, then what is the value of this polynomial? So student, what is the zero of this polynomial? Ax plus b is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus b upon a. Okay, this linear polynomial has only one and only one zero. Okay, understand? Now see, if the polynomial is in the form of x square minus 2x, so a zero of polynomial need not be 0. Let us know list of our observation. Means if we put 2 and 0 in this polynomial, then we get 0 and p0 is equal to also 0. Okay, both are 0 of the polynomial x square minus 2x. A zero of polynomial need not be 0. 0 may be a zero of a polynomial. Every linear polynomial has one and only one zero. A polynomial can have more than one zero. Okay, but if the polynomial is linear, then they have one zero. Okay, but if the polynomial have quadratic and cubic, then they have more than one zeros. Okay, understand? Now let's see what is the remainder theorem. Okay, see student, if we divide 29 by 6, then what we get? 4 is our quotient and 5 is our remainder. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. ये हमने 5th क्लास से हम पढ़ते आ रहे हैं. We have learned, okay, we have learned this equation from 5th class. Okay, means dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, where 5 is remainder and 4 is our quotient, 6 is our divisor. Okay, now let's see, if 30 is divided by 6, then we get, but 6 5s are 30, so we get remainder is 0. Okay, in this condition we get remainder is 0, and in case of 31 we get remainder 1. We get remainder 1. Okay, so n upon 6 possible remainder. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, means whatever the divisor is there. Okay, so for possible remainder is 1 to 5. If the divisor is 3, then possible remainder is 0 1 and 2. Okay, so a upon b means remainder is r is equal to 2. C upon d, r is equal to 3. Least value of b plus d is. So what is the least value of b plus d? A upon b. If a divided by b, then our remainder is 2. So minimum value of b is 3, because we see that b can be 4 5 6 and so on, but always क्या रहेगा? रिमाइंडर जो रहता है वो b से छोटा ही होता है, डिवाइजर से हमेशा छोटा होता है. ओके, एंड d वुड बी 4. ओके, सो मिनिमम b प्लस d वैल्यू क्या हो सकती है? 7. ओके, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जाम्पल. ओके, remainder theorem, what is the reminders? 21 divided by 5, then our remainder will be 1. And if 32 divided by 5, then R2 is equal to 2. Okay, then see here, both the divisor are 5, but here remainder is 1 and here remainder is 2. Okay, if we add both the numbers, then our answer is 53 upon 5. Okay, if we divide 53 divided by 5, so R is equal to 3. We get remainder is 3, which is R1 plus R2. Okay, 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, understand? So, when dividend are added over the same divisor, then resulting remainder will be the sum of the remainder. Okay, understand? See, let's see, is it true for every numbers? So see, let's take another example. 27 upon 4, so remainder is 3. 6 upon 4, so remainder is 2. Now add 27 plus 6 upon 4, then what we get? We get 33 upon 4. Okay, and the remainder will be 1. Why? But R3 plus R4 is equal to 5. Okay, R3 plus R4 is equal to 5, but our answer remainder is 1. Why? See here, if remove excess means if 4 हमारा डिवाइजर क्या है 4, so always our remainder will be less than 4. Okay, here our remainder will be 5, so always remove excess number. Okay, so we have 5 minus 4, then we have get 1. Okay, so our remainder will be 1. Understand? So student, what is our remainder theorem? Let Px be any polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1, and let A be any real number. If Px is divided by the linear polynomial x minus a, then the remainder is Pa. Okay, सी हमने अभी देखा थोड़ी देर पहले, जो डिवाइज़र होता है रिमाइंडर हमेशा डिवाइज़र से छोटा होता है. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ लेट Px be any polynomial with degree greater than or equal to 1. Suppose that when Px is divided by x minus a, the quotient is Qx and the remainder is Rx, that is Px is equal to x minus a because quotient is x minus a, and into Qx plus Rx. Rx is our remainder. Okay, now since the degree of x minus a is 1 and the degree of Rx is less than the degree of x minus a, मीन्स ऑलवेज वी नो दैट ऑलवेज जो भी डिग्री होगी रिमाइंडर की डिग्री हमेशा डिवाइजर की डिग्री से छोटी होगी. ओके, वी नो दैट. सो व्हाट इज दिस मीन्स दैट आर एक्स इज अ कांस्टेंट से आर. ओके, बिकॉज आर एक्स क्यों कांस्टेंट होगा? क्योंकि अगर हमारी पी एक्स की वैल्यू Px की डिग्री 1 है तो Rx की डिग्री क्या होगी? 0 होगी. एंड व्हेन द डिग्री इज 0 देन इट इज अ कांस्टेंट टर्म. Okay, because x to the power 0 is 1. Okay, understand? So for every value of x, Rx is equal to R. So Px is equal to x minus a into Qx plus R. In particular, if x is equal to a, this equation gives us Pa is equal to a minus a, means when x minus a is the degree of x minus a is 1, so Px Rx is equal to R मीन्स हमारा रिमाइंडर क्या हो जाएगा? R हो जाएगा. सो व्हाट इज़ द वैल्यू ऑफ x इज इक्वल टू a पर हमारी वैल्यू क्या होगी इक्वेशन की? Pa इज इक्वल टू R मीन्स which prove the theorem. Let us use this result in another example. Okay, what we prove? If Px be a polynomial with degree greater than or equal to polynomial. Now it's time to remainder theorem. Students, you know in class 8 you divide some polynomial by a polynomial, division algorithm for polynomial. This type of question is division algorithm for polynomial. Example, x cube minus 5x square plus 7x plus 9 divided by x minus 2. You know na? Now let's divide. When we divide it, we have get some quotient and some remainder. We have get some quotient, it is it is called quotient, and it is called remainder. It is called our divisor. It is divisor, and it is dividend. Okay, therefore we know, if we multiply divisor into quotient into divisor, and 8 with remainder, we get a dividend. Okay, it's this type. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, divisor into quotient plus remainder. You know, this is our this statement we study in class 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Okay, now here we take px. Px means dividend, gx is our divisor, qx is quotient, rx is remainder. Okay, what is our remainder theorem? Let px be any polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. Means, if the px is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1 and alpha be a real number, if px is divided by x minus alpha, then the remainder is p alpha. Then the remainder is p alpha. Proof. What is the proof of this statement? Okay, px, let's check px with px is our dividend. So px is equal to, what is dividend? X minus divisor is x minus alpha. So we take x minus alpha, quotient is qx plus rx. Rx, what is rx? Rx is remainder. Okay, where either rx is equal to 0 or degree of rx is less than the degree of x minus alpha. Okay, rx is our remainder. Okay, now taking, if we divide px by x minus a, we get some quotient and we get some remainder. We define quotient is qx and remainder is r. Okay, x minus a into qx plus r. Then what about if x minus a? What is the meaning of x minus a? If x minus a is equal to 0, then x, value of x is minus a, value of a x is plus a. Sorry. Okay, now put in px, where is x? If you put x is equal to a. Okay, so px means pa is equal to x minus a means a minus a into qx means qa plus r. That is a minus a is 0, 0 into qa is 0, 0 plus r, that means pa is equal to r. Okay, what is the meaning of this? See, agar if we divide dividend by x minus alpha, we get remainder, we get a px is equal to r. R means that is remainder. Okay, let's take some example. See, this is our example. If we want to divide px is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 5 divided by gx is equal to x plus 1. So in previous classes you have to divide this type. It is right. We have x plus 1 divide by x plus 1. So first we multiply x square because we want to x cube. So multiply x square, so it become x cube and it become x square. So write down x cube and x cube is cancelled. This is become minus 4x square minus x. Again, what do you want? 4x square. We have x already. We have x. Then we will multiply with minus 4x. Okay, so it is minus 4x square minus x. ऊपर से हम we have, okay, so it become minus 4x square minus 4x and our remainder is 2. Now in remainder theorem we don't need to do this full method. Okay, let's see about remainder theorem. Gx is equal to x plus 1. Let's take gx is equal to 0. Gx is equal to 0. or what is gx? Gx is equal to x plus 1 is equal to 0. What is the value of x? X is equal to minus 1. Okay, so let's do px is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 1. Put the value of x in this equation. Okay, so p minus 1 is equal to minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square minus minus 1 plus 5. Minus 1 cube means minus 1, minus 3, 1 square means plus 1, 3 into 1 is 3. Okay, there it become minus 3 plus 1, minus into minus plus 5. 5 plus 1 6, 3 minus minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4, and it become 2. So your remainder is same. See here your remainder is 2, here your remainder is